Hey guys, it's Sophie.
And Emily, and welcome back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast.
Brilliant.
We're getting
Guys,
a real,
we
true version of me today.
We're tired.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Tired isn't the word, but also just like pure exhaustion. Like, oh my god, like thank God what we had going on tomorrow has been postponed to Thursday because I might have had a mental breakdown.
I've just had like so much on my plate at the moment, and also been working so much, like hospitality work, which honestly does kill you.
What doesn't kill you?
It doesn't make me stronger.
Makes me stronger.
It makes me a little bit richer, but
makes me humble.
It makes me like imagine that I'm gonna be on Great Norton. For what? Who knows? But I'm like, when I used to be working hospitality for, for minimum wage and
minimum wage in London, criminal.
It's criminal.
Someone arrest.
Yeah, let's be clear, guys. It's not London living wage. It's minimum wage.
And we're living in London. Anyway,
guys.
How's your week been?
Also,
also feeling deflated, and we did warn you that we would be if the news didn't go our way.
Yeah.
The result, Arsenal were out of the Champions League. Right, and I want to clear something up. I want to say something here. All that's been over my feeds everywhere is that VAR check, that the dual brand goal that basically secured them their ticket to the final was ruled onside, and it was actually offside.
I think it was onside.
It's because the sleeve of the shirt, basically, you're not allowed to score with your arm, which is the thing that was in front.
Her shoulder was behind the line.
But it's meant to be where your shirt cuts off, and part of the shirt was in front. So maybe it should have been ruled off. But I'm being frank here. I actually don't think it matters.
Yeah.
We did not play like a team that deserved to win that game. In the first half, we played not very well. Similar to how the first leg went. We are the current European champions. If we want to retain our trophy, we need to play better than that. The refereeing in the Champions League has been shocking.
Yeah, really shocking.
Consistently shocking. In the Arsenal-Chelsea game for Chelsea, the refereeing was poor both legs, and it's been consistently poor throughout the whole competition. I don't think we can sit here and blame.
We can't sit here and blame the refereeing for that particular game, though.
Yeah, we can't sit here and blame.
I don't think it would have made a difference, honestly, guys. I'm really disappointed with how that game went. I'm disappointed in Arsenal's performance because I think we showed a lot of promise in the second half of that first leg.
Yeah.
But it didn't go our way in the end, and I'm upset about it, but it is what it is, and
for sure.
It ain't gonna be special if you win it every year.
It isn't.
You're gonna have down years.
We can't always.
And also,
always
guys, you better watch your bloody mouths about how you speak about my Lotta. The things I've been saying about Lotta has really annoyed me, actually. You watch how you speak about her.
The abuse that she gets is crazy. There's certain players that get a shit ton of abuse, and it's always like spoken about in a vague way of, I'm not using their name, but you know who I'm talking about. Or they use certain things to be like, like on Twitter, it's very much like...
So I thought you were talking to me then. I was like, we're talking about Lotta,
No. But like, people obviously talking about a certain person, but if you have the balls to talk about someone like that, then use their name. Obviously don't say it at all, but like, don't half-ass it. But I just think the way that we're starting to talk about players is really leaning into the culture in the men's game. And that is something, we have a lot to learn from the men's game, a lot to learn, great things to learn from the men's game. But there's a lot of things that, this is a space that's growing. We can create our own. There are plenty of things not to take. And the way that we speak about players is one of them, because it's nasty.
Yeah, it's really nasty. And I think it just leans into like celebritism in itself. Like the way we speak about celebrities in general is like that. And as the women's game grows, these people become more famous. I mean, and that's what we're seeing at the moment. But I think it's really disappointing, especially when I see it come from people who claim to be championing the women's game, WSL fans, Arsenal fans, and then we see them talk about players like this. I'm just like, it's nasty, and it's not true either. Like, it's like you can't be like, we didn't do this because this person made this one mistake. Like, bloody hell! Like, it's just the whole team did not play up to the standard.
No.
I mean, I love them with all my heart, and I'll continue to do so. But I was disappointed in the performance from everyone. So it's a whole team challenge. I mean, what Manu says, she said, we win as a team, we lose as a team. And I think, yeah, come on.
So Liam won.
Yeah, they did. Okay, let's go Barca, Bayern.
Barca, Bayern.
Let's bypass Arsenal for now. We can talk about them later.
Now, this could have been exciting.
It could have been.
And it kind of was for a
Yeah,
while.
but
It was Barca scored, Bayern scored, Barca scored, Bayern scored. I was like, this is vibes. I'm liking this, Picasso. And then Barca did their thing.
They, ate them up in the end.
Yeah, just a little, like...
Yeah, a bit of a nibble.
In a sold-out Camp Nou, though.
Which
second
is super
time
exciting.
in a row that they've done that, which is awesome. Like, I literally would have loved to have been there. Also love Barcelona, so of course I would have loved to have been there. But it's amazing. And, like, I think that's, so cool. And, I think Pute's got a brace, and she's proving, again, on, like, kind of not, home soil, that why she is one of the greats. And so that is Barcelona's 6th, I think, consecutive final. I think they're the first team to do that. What an achievement. And they're going up against the team that have won the Champions League the most amount of times.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. So something about Ingrid Engen as well. Like, she's been there the last 3 years with different teams.
Yeah, it's something.
She was with Wolfsburg, and then
she's like the second player.
And then she later, obviously, Barca, and then now Lyon.
Yeah, she's the second player to play in a final, I think, with 3 teams, different teams, which is
Lucy
so cool.
One of the other ones then?
No.
She's not been in a final.
She's only done Lyon and Barcelona.
Barca.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Sorry, Chelsea.
I'm not sorry.
Want to win with an English team?
What's that going for you? Imagine moving like abroad, like back to your home to do that, and then you pick the wrong team.
I know, but if everyone would have put their money on it, if it was one team, it would have been Chelsea.
Course.
I mean, even I would have put my money on it at the time. Gosh, go back to this time last year. Things were beautiful.
Time of my life.
Literally,
if I would do anything to go back a year and do it all again.
This whole year again?
No.
I've actually had a really brilliant year, to be fair.
To be fair, I would do the whole year again just because of that. And actually, no, I don't want to do long distance again for a year. Sorry, I'll take all that back. Take all that back. I'm not doing that again.
No. Fair enough. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I've had the luxury of having a local girlfriend.
Yeah, gosh. But yeah, Oslo will be seeing Barcelona and Lyon. I do want to be there. But like I don't want to pay. But like I want to be there. Like of course I want to be there.
Of course, if someone's willing to take us, for sure I want to be there. However, there is a beautiful camping trip that I've also been invited to that weekend.
Yeah, there's literally nothing going on for me that weekend if I don't go. So
maybe I'm meant to be in Cornwall that weekend.
Maybe you are. But yeah, no, it's sad. I need to cancel the Airbnb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Devo.
I know. Well,
but all planned out as well. We were going to fly in. We were going to fly in. We were going to either drive or get a coach. And it was it just seems so exciting. And it slipped away.
It's okay. Not everything is meant to be that way. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I know. Maybe something really horrible would have happened.
No, don't put that into the world.
I thought when Smilla Holmberg came on, she was so good. Like to me, like she's so exciting because like she just comes on and she's amazing. And I think, just start her. But then I'm also like, look, it's so fun. Like towards the end of the game when you just get this like boom of energy. Like I think she's great. I'm loving her at the minute. She's kind of playing as a winger.
Yeah, she had an amazing assist with Leslie
Vibes.
there.
And she had a great game against Leicester as well.
Yeah.
The other day.
For sure. And like I said last week, I'm really considering that on the back of my shirt for next season.
Oh my God, get me a shirt.
I really want one.
We've got 3 games in the space of a week. We've got one Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Boom, boom, boom.
What's the Wednesday?
Tomorrow. No. This Wednesday, Brighton.
Saturday, oh my God, Brighton. That's what I'm really scared about.
Saturday, Aston Villa. Next week is our last game of the season.
Liverpool.
At home. Everton. And then the Saturday or Sunday
is away at Liverpool.
Boom, boom, boom.
You know what? I might eat my words about this, but none of them seem particularly scary apart from Brighton.
Brighton is scaring me right now.
They did really well on the weekend as well.
Drew against Man United thanks to a last-minute goal.
A last minute, though.
From Leah Schuler. Yeah, crazy. Also, Man United.
Things are happening, man.
Always happening. Things are always happening at Man United. It's always, Mark's going to out. All that man gets is pen and paper to sign a new contract. What has he won since he's been there? 1 FA Cup.
Not the people's heart.
That's for sure. Not the people's
He hasn't won my heart.
And you're seeing players leave. I wonder why.
Hello?
I wonder why.
Oh, I thought you were saying a player I didn't know the name of. I was like, who's? I wonder why. Because we lost the Champions League, I was like, let's see what happens with the league, the WSL. Because I was like, maybe we'll have a moment.
We could do this. I literally said, I was like, last year it never even crossed our minds that we'd win the Champions League. Like, what if because it hasn't crossed our minds that we might win the league, that we might win?
Yeah, and then the City Liverpool game happened, and it
then
was
I'm thinking,
frick, it's happening for me.
quick, this is going great.
I was like, they're not gonna, like, they're gonna draw, and like it's gonna be great. And against Liverpool as well, I was like, fuck, this is gonna be great. Then last minute, like 90
Rebecca,
plus one, City scored, so they got their 3 points.
Rebecca Knack.
That's actually literally, and my dad texted me as well. I was like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, just piss off.
Seriously, like, if you're not here to congratulate me on my team's wins, then I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. So now what I don't know what needs to happen.
Now we got nothing.
Now maybe they need to lose their last game. We need to win them all, and then it's goal difference.
But their goal difference is still better than ours. We'd
Yeah,
have
but
to
we
score,
have
like,
4 games. They have 1.
What's their last game against?
West Ham.
Yeah.
But
Right.
West Ham
Why is
beat.
it not happening?
Oh, I was gonna say West Ham beat Villa today, but they're sat next to each other in the table. West Ham did beat Villa today, 2-0. Random time, can I just say 1 p.m. game? I know it's a bank holiday, but
1 p.m. on a Monday.
yeah, but it's bank holiday. Chelsea had a 3 p.m. men, so it's not.
Still a bit weird.
Yeah, really weird. I put it on actually when I was working.
Where'd you?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it and then I was like, better do some work.
Yeah, better actually do my job.
Better wipe some shelves. But yeah, I mean, West Ham beat Villa, which I don't know. I was kind of expecting Villa to win that. I don't know why, because they are sat quite low in the table. But alas, I was expecting a Villa win, which is good.
Good for West Ham. I love Katrina Gorey.
There was a period of time where they had 0 points.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And so did Liverpool. And then now, obviously, it's Leicester.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool picked up their first points against Chelsea. Isn't that crazy?
Is that true?
Yeah, the Liverpool picked up their first points, I think, as in that draw against Chelsea.
I'm loving this whole, like, Chelsea situation.
Really, it's really confusing because even, like, if you look back on the start of the pod, when Chelsea, like, at the start of the season, maybe a little bit into the season, I was like, yeah, we still need a back. Obviously, I still agree that no one should be hating on Sonia about the situation, but this season has been, like, relatively dire for
they've
Chelsea.
secured top 3 now.
I know, but that's just, like, not them.
It's not them, and it's really surprising, like, just surprising. Even their result against Leicester, which obviously wasn't poor as a 3-1 win, it's obviously a good win. But it was coming off the back of our 7-0 win.
Yeah, and, like, they still conceded, and it was, like, 3-1 is, like, a really good game if you're playing someone mid-table.
Not the person that's about to do a playoff.
Yeah, and Arsenal just beat 7-0.
7-0 also is a mad result. I know we spoke about it a bit in the last pod, but I just think that's such a mad result.
Yeah, Chelsea are really surprising at the moment. I'm a little bit confused on what's going on.
I don't know if anything's going on. Maybe it is.
I think there's a lot of switcheroos about those core people who've always been there.
Of course,
obviously,
and
Millie Bright
like
was injured and then left. Brighton.
Even like that, like number 9. Like I can't think of one kind of number 9 that's in good form.
Yeah.
Like Sam Kerr obviously is a great player, and she always will be. Mm-hmm. But you know that classic like
form.
Absolute like Sam Kerr prime. She isn't in, and maybe she'll find it again, but maybe that won't be at Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be in Chelsea, and I think it does make sense. Obviously, I'd be really sad if she does move to the US, but I think it does make sense for her situation. Obviously,
for sure.
with Christy and Christy's family, and they've just had a kid, so you know it would be good for them to be around at least some kind of family.
Familiar with the league as well,
and also I'd rather Sam Kerr go to the NWSL rather than like Australia's league.
Yeah, I don't even know if she would go to the A-League. I think like
the A-League's just not up to scratch.
A big group of the Australian players have been quite vocal about how kind of poor it is. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you can't really counter, what you say about it. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to see where Sam Kerr goes. I mean, obviously, who fucking knows, she might stay there. Mm-hmm. But I don't necessarily think she will. which is obviously sad. End of such a huge era.
This season's going to be a lot of end of massive eras, I think.
And we're still waiting on some big departures from other clubs that were kind of rumored to be happening. Particularly, like at Arsenal. I can't really think of, and then potentially even Bunny Shaw at Man City. I mean, it's in and I think out. It's an absolute shame if Man City cannot secure her. I have no doubt that they will. They just need to pay her what she's worth. But when you have a club like Chelsea offering to buy her for $1 million or more, also I think that kind of solidifies the fact that they will be losing Sam Kerr. It's kind of like City, wake up.
Yeah.
City, wake up.
I don't like this.
But I think City do need to wake up and sort that contract out, because she is such a key player for them.
Oh, she's incredible. I think Bunny Shaw, Man City without Bunny Shaw would not be. They're obviously an incredible squad. Their squad is for sure brilliant, but that is their finisher, and I don't think they'd be the team they are without having her in that position.
No, she's amazing. Even like we saw at the end of last season, how when she was injured and they didn't have her, how that affected them as a team. And like it does, like if you have such a
I feel like we'd suffer for sure without Leslie, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think,
we've been really lucky that I don't even think she's been injured.
No,
for us.
She's like one of the only people that hasn't been injured. I know, I literally can't, I even saying that made me feel a little bit sick to my stomach, actually.
I know, but I think she's so strong, I think she's great.
Yeah.
Physically, she's really worked on that. But yeah, like even players like Lucy Bronze, her contract, I don't think it's up. I think it's only option for a 3rd year.
Yeah.
But she's never ever extended a contract at a club before. She's never extended her welcome, outstayed her welcome. Not that she's unwelcome. A lot of clubs want to keep her on.
Yeah, for sure.
But she's never extended
That's
at a club.
Crazy.
So we'll see if she extends here.
I mean,
might be a different situation as well if it's option for 3rd. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's obviously rumours that her and Honor are, dating, and then again rumours to Honor coming to Arsenal. So, if that is true as a relationship point of view, that makes sense that she'd stay at Chelsea if she's got, a partner moving to the same city.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless she went somewhere else. Imagine Lucy Bronze, London City. That'd be crazy.
I can't have Lucy Bronze training down in Maidstone. Sorry, I can't. I won't have it. I will move home.
You'd be one of those people who hangs out outside the training grounds.
Me, when I was 12 and obsessed with EastEnders, so I used to go outside.
That's hilarious.
I did this once or twice. I mean, it actually, funnily enough, is at Boreham Wood. So now when I go to Boreham Wood, I'm like, remember the days when I came here to meet the EastEnders class.
Was it Elmstree Studios, isn't it?
Elmstree Studios,
yeah. Because that's what it's Elmstree and
Boreham Wood. Yeah, exactly. So like every time at Boreham Wood, like I walk past the road and I'm like, memories.
Didn't you write an episode of EastEnders? Yeah,
this was the start of my writing career.
Yeah.
I wrote an episode.
Tell the story.
I wrote an episode of EastEnders on my notes app when I was 12 on my iPad Mini, and I sent it to the BBC.
And what'd they say?
And they've just like, we love this, love your enthusiasm, like best of luck and stuff.
That's great.
Look where I am. That's great. Why have you sent us your fanfic? Put this on Wattpad.
There's a great app for this.
There's a great app
Here's
for this.
The link. Yeah. Wattpad.
And out of any show, it was EastEnders.
It's quite quintessentially British.
Very.
Like, I didn't watch that.
No, the Brits love a soap for sure.
They do. Guys, I actually, once again, I've just got to look at myself. Once again, want to apologise for...
Look, in the summer, we're just going to be fugly here, okay?
No, because I'm going to get a tan. Right now, it's light and I'm pale.
Wait for it to...
So, like, post the start of June, because that's when I'm going away, I reckon I'll get a tan. When I come back, I reckon I'll be, like, really cool.
I'm gonna tan too. Somewhere.
Not in Oslo, because we're not going.
Also, I wouldn't have tanned there anyway. I'd have been too busy. Anyway, some positive news. The WSL2 is over, which means we have our 2 teams that are confirmed coming up to the WSL. Emily's like weird soft spot for Crystal Palace.
Oh, I love Crystal Palace.
Woohoo! Crystal Palace and Birmingham City, of course, actually won the league.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, really exciting because I get to watch Crystal Palace, but I'm also like, feels a bit rotten when your soft spot team is in the same league. You're like, it can't be a soft spot anymore.
Yeah. I don't have a soft spot for anyone.
I do. Crystal
Um,
Palace.
And then Charlton finishing third, which means they will go in the playoff with Leicester City.
Hey, maybe we could go.
No, because you're going camping.
We can't go. I'm going camping. Which is great. Getting some new teams, the WSL.
For sure. 14
and also, like,
expansion. I'm
Yeah,
excited
bigger.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm excited about the bigger league. I'm feeling thrilled. Hopefully they schedule it better because what if like, you know, how many games in hand Arsenal have right now? It's crazy. What if there's like another load more to go? Maybe it will start a week earlier and finish a week later. That makes sense. Like the league, right? We'll see. I think it probably starts early September and late May, as it classically does. I'm excited, and I'm, excited to see between Leicester and Charlton how that goes.
I reckon Charlton will win.
Really?
Yeah, I do actually.
I think it might be. I hope it's a tight game. I hope it's a really tight, exciting game. It even goes to pens. That's kind of thrilling.
So it will obviously be played at Charlton as well,
So
which
they've got the home advantage.
Yeah.
Also, Leicester City lost to Crystal Palace earlier this season in the Subway Cup 3-0.
Yeah, I think that's
3-0.
quite telling. Obviously, like Crystal Palace finished second, rather than third, but Charlton were really dominating for a lot of this season in the WSL too.
And like they played Birmingham on the last day of the season, so that game was very much whoever wins that game will win the league kind of vibe. Like if Charlton won, I think they would have won the league, and if they drew, then Crystal Palace would have won the league. But Birmingham won, so
it's so
they won
tight.
the
Like
league.
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's the second year in a row where the two teams fighting for the win have played each other, because last season it was Birmingham City, London City.
Yeah.
And that game was crazy, and London City obviously got the promotion. So exciting, kind of fun game for like the last one of the season. And yeah, I'm really excited to see Birmingham City back in the WSL, Palace as well, local team for us. So
Palace
yeah,
would
exciting.
technically be our local.
Yeah, now it would.
Yeah, if I got into football now, maybe that's why I have a little soft box. I'm like, they are my local team.
Maybe, yeah.
We don't live there, but
No, we don't.
don't find our address. Anyway, what are your predictions for for the Champions League final?
You know what? I actually can't. I think it's so hard to predict this year. I feel like I kind of did think, maybe I said it before in the pod, that I thought it was going to be a Barca-Lyon final and Lyon will win. But I don't know. It's so hard to say because Barcelona are just so excellent. And you like doubt them for a second thinking, oh, they've lost these players. They haven't got enough players and injuries, whatever. But oh my God, they are just so good.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think it could go either way.
I really can imagine it being a really tough game. Not that the game last year with Arsenal and Barcelona wasn't a tough game. Clearly it finished 1-0, like it was tight. But I can imagine this being like a really wonderful game to watch as a neutral.
I hope it's similar to the game 3 years ago, the final, where Lyon went 2-up in the first half and then Barcelona made a comeback in the second half with 3 goals. I hope it's something like that because that was such a good watch.
Like as my dad would describe the best day of his life with Liverpool at the Istanbul Champions League final. I can't remember who it was against. But he described it as the best day of his life because they were 2-0 down at half-time and they came back.
Yeah, I mean, what a good feeling. But yeah, I kind of hope it's a game like that.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think Barca will take it, but I do think it'll be tight and it'll be tough, and I'm really excited to, see where that goes, really.
And it's like hard for like my point of view, which team do I want to win in regards to envy? Because Lyon, I'm like, I don't want you to win because you knocked us out. Barcelona, I'm like, I don't want you to win because we beat you last year.
But also, I kind of would want Lyon to win, to think like, oh, but we got knocked out by the person who won. We got knocked out by the best team. When you don't want to get knocked out by not the best team, because then it'd be like, oh, we're not even.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have won against Barca if we couldn't win against Lyon. Not that that is the case, because we've seen we never thought we'd beat Barca last year. But, you know, you don't want to... I don't know. I think it's tight. I think it's difficult.
I hope both teams lose. I'm joking. I hope it's a good game of football. And the best will win, I guess. Imagine, like, even if it goes pens, like, I haven't even thought about that. Extra time pens. Like, how close last year it nearly went to extra time.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't have done that. My heart.
Yeah, probably
My heart.
would have had a heart attack.
But it could even go extra time. It could go pens. You know, we have no idea. But Lyon have really added to their squad this season. Barcelona just have the squad of the whole world.
Yeah, I mean, they have the greats. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. And there's like kind of low-key rumours, and I don't know if it's to do with the phrasing of the way Barcelona said something yesterday, but of like Alexia leaving the pitch, and something like a farewell to Alexia. But I think it might have just been a translation thing. But then kind of, you know, her contract I think is up, and there's not been an announcement of renewal, and there has been rumours of departure. I don't think this will happen.
but she wouldn't go. Like, I just don't... Like, none of my heart believes
Where would
that
she
she'd
go? I think she'd just retire, and I don't think she's ready to retire.
No,
like,
I don't think so either. I think she's, like, doing really well at the moment.
She's like in her early 30s,
and
like
she
chill.
wouldn't go anywhere else.
Also, like Alex Pop, like absolute legend of the game. She's like 34, 35, and she's just signed a 3-year contract with a new club. Like, that's going to push her into her almost 40s.
Yeah, which is brilliant.
She's
great to see.
Just sick. And she's like signed with Dortmund, which is so cool because they're actually tier 3 in the women's. Obviously in the men's they're quite dominant, but clearly they're kind of trying to push their women's side right now, because Alex Pop has signed for a tier 3 division.
That's crazy.
Team. Alex Pop, that is crazy.
That is really crazy, actually.
That's like nuts. But obviously showing their ambition, which is really exciting. But yeah, I wonder if kind of this, even for like Lyon, they have some legendary players. You've got Wendy Renard, you've got Ada Hegerberg there. And then Barcelona, you've also got, you know, like Irene Paredes. And I wonder if we'll see, would that be their last game for their clubs? Like, we'll see. I don't know. It's hard.
No, it's interesting because I think a lot of the people who were in that first era of like women's football having its boom are now heading towards retirement age, which is really sad. But also it's like, look how far we've come, and we've got so much further to go. It's like exciting and it's scary and it's sad, but you know, it just shows like how great it is. So,
but I'm excited to watch the final May 23rd. Glad that I won't have the stress, because as much as I wanted to be there, like my team, oh my god, I think I need a break from
I'm really tired.
The whole of last summer.
I'm just really tired.
I'm just tired. And last summer was a lot.
Yeah.
Like that Champions League final, and then the entire of the Euros.
Yeah. Did damage.
Did awful damage.
But wouldn't change it for a thing.
Oh, wouldn't take all my life. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Take 20 years off. I don't care. But yeah, so the season ends technically next week. Which,
that's crazy.
Can I just say, flown by?
Yeah.
Absolutely flown by. Kind of scared. And then all that's left is Champions League and FA Cup. FA Cup, I'm intrigued.
And then, like, what do we do
in
this
weekend?
Summer?
Men's World Cup. It's like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's fine. It's just like the girls without ponytails.
Oh, just imagine that they're girls.
Just imagine they're girls without ponytails.
That's hilarious.
And I'm gonna be wearing my women's tops to the pub with my whatever on, bronze on.
Yeah, I got my Beaver Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all these things printed up because we have 2 extra England kits. I'm gonna get names printed up on them, women's names, wear them out. I'm so excited. But FA Cup, the semi-finals this weekend. And then who is it? Brighton, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. No idea how this is gonna go.
I'm going
Man
City,
Brighton. Which
could actually be
be tea.
Yeah.
Considering they beat,
I reckon 3-1 finish, but like
hopefully
it happens like in the last kind of bit of it. That's what I'm
we'll
gonna
see
do.
if that's how that goes, because that game is this weekend, so we'll see, and we'll catch up about that next week for the FA Cup semi-finals, so we'll know who's in the final, which is
super exciting.
Anyway,
guys, our food is here, and
I don't want it to get even
I clearly have the energy of a toe, so it's time to party, eat some burgers, watch some telly, and kind of relax, which these girls both need.
Yeah, I
but
need a massage.
Oh, me too. We should go get a couples massage.
Yeah, our girlfriends would hate us.
No, they wouldn't. Harry would literally be like, okay.
Can I come?
Harry would be like, that's fun. Mad invite. Hey, we're a polycule. Can we please get one big group massage? Anyway, guys, big fans of you all. Love.
Subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Like, come on, guys. Like, so many of you come back week after week and don't
You
subscribe.
can't get enough of us, so subscribe.
Yeah.
And follow our socials.
Yeah.
Follow my personal, I'm joking.
You can follow
Actually,
my
I'm trying to
personal.
hit 1,000. I'm going to have a 1K party.
1K party. Yeah, you can follow our personals
Okay.
if you want.
If you want. See you guys next week. Mwah. Ciao.